The baby is crying for no apparent reason. You've checked her diaper and it's not wet. You've tried feeding, but she doesn't want to eat. You even invested in a body thermometer just to measure her temperature and know when she's having a fever. But today her temperature is okay. You try carrying her seated, she still cries. But when you stand, she keeps quiet. On the other hand, her brother is asking for food and pulling the hem of your dress, calling you frantically, "Mommy, Mommy, I need food." You've not even started with laundry. The dishes are filled in the kitchen sink. It's now 9 a.m. and nothing is done. You get overwhelmed and start regretting your decision to becoming a mother. My name is Penny and welcome to the Housewife Homestead, where we motivate each other to stay sane while providing crucial service to the ones we love. Now today I'm going to cook dinner as we discuss this topic. I'm making fried rice and it's a recipe that I'm trying out for the first time. So let's do this together as we discuss what makes a perfect homemaker. The responsibilities of a homemaker varies. How you decide to carry out your homemaking duties will be dictated by your preferences and cultural norms. People come from different cultures where there are things you as a woman is or is not supposed to do. There's no right or wrong way to perform your homemaking duties, but there are those traits that are common with a lot of successful homemakers. I really love ginger and garlic, and it has never missed in any of the stews that I make. It doesn't matter what I'm making, as long as it's a stew, it's a bean, it's a legume, it's a meat, I don't only put it in, I don't add it in my leafy vegetables, but the rest, garlic and ginger must be in my meal. I really love the taste. It elevates the meal to another level. To be a good homemaker does not necessarily mean cooking, cleaning, and doing laundry. There's more to it than that. This could be hard, but you need to work on the inner self before you even start thinking about the chores and others. These are some of the qualities I have embraced, and I must say, they have really helped me keep sane throughout the years I have been a homemaker. First one is hospitable. Today I was in town and the supermarket that I shop with, where I shop my things, my groceries, had I normally have a loyalty card, and today was that day that we are redeeming the points, and I took these containers because I have had my containers for a very long time, for more than 11 years, for more than 12, 13 years. So it was high time for me to change them because they had even changed color. So I took this using the loyalty points, and I've saved me some cash because I had planned to really buy it. I was saving for them. They were going for around 1,000 and something Kenya shillings, and they came as three. They came as a pack or a set. Yeah, it came as a set of three, and I'm happy now that my sugar has somewhere to be placed, the flour and the rice. And when I saw these orange, yellow and green peppers, I knew I must try to make fried rice. Come rain, come sunshine, it doesn't matter if I know how to make it, I will figure it out. And let me tell you, I did figure it out because the colors were calling me. I really loved the mix of orange, yellow, green, red. Don't you like this? Or am I weird? Probably, but I love a lot of colors in the food. It gives you the appetite even before you taste it. My weakness is onions, and I was tempted to use more than 2 onions in this recipe, but I withheld myself. I withheld myself because I didn't know how it will turn out, how it will taste, because I'm trying this out for the first time, so I'm not going to mess this up. I was just going with 1 onion, and that is enough. This one was hard for me as I'm an introvert. I didn't know how to carry out this task because I loved being in my space with my children and husband. Having visitors around was torturing for me, but over the years, I have learned to get along with people and even invite them over for lunches and have healthy conversations. Another one is being resourceful. By the time my son and daughter were joining the family, my husband was earning very little and I had to find ways to at least make that little salary work in our favor. Instead of buying vegetables from the supermarket, I used to go to open air markets and buy tomatoes, onions, carrots, garlic that would last us a month. I also had to find ways of storing them without them going bad now that I didn't have a refrigerator. By being resourceful, I was able to save my family a lot of money. Patience. I'm one person who was guilty of being impatient. I used to get agitated over small things. I was loud and rough towards the kids. I even remember one time, and I've never forgiven myself for this. My son, who was 1 year and some months at that time, pulled her sister, who was like 3 months old, from the couch and dropped her on the hard floor. As I was outside taking the clothes from outside, I ran inside and slapped him without even thinking. He fainted and I thought I had finished him. I held him in my arm, crying for him to forgive me. I've never forgiven myself for this. Right now, I'm more calmer. I had to learn the hard way that nothing good comes out of being violent and wild. Remember, you being the manager of the home encounter real life messes, and not every time life happens as planned. And for this reason, patience is crucial. Now, one thing that I was good at was being disciplined. When I had my first child, I was 24, and as soon as he turned 4 months, I was pregnant again with my second child. And this meant the workload has increased. I thank God this is one of the qualities that came natural for me. I had mastered my son's sleeping pattern and scheduled my chores right, not to interfere with our playtime together. I used to wake up as early as 4 a.m. since he woke up at 5 a.m. and then go back to sleep at around 7 a.m. I would wake up and make him porridge, feed him, give him a bath, and he goes back to sleep. Then I would carry on with my normal chores. There were times I would wake up and don't feel like getting out of that bed, but I had to push myself. A commitment is always a commitment. Am I perfect when it comes to this? No. I'm striving every day to be the one to mediate whenever an argument is stirred up. I want to be there when my children or my husband is feeling down and say kind words to make them feel better. I want to always be there emotionally, physically, mentally. They are my happy place. And if you read Luke 31, that is if you're a Christian, because I am a Christian, it says, as you wish that others will do to you, do so to them. The moment I realized I should work on my inner self before I can learn any other homemaking skill, then my journey towards homemaking became so easy and fun. If you have stayed with me up to this moment, I'm grateful and may the good Lord bless you. I would love to know your thoughts on who's a perfect homemaker in the comments section below. See you in the comments section and God bless you.